Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me.
Didn't ask about your clothes, her clothes. She didn't say, what do you think of my clothes? Did she? Nope. That's not at all what she said. What she said is, leave me the fuck alone. Please. And he just harasses and pesters and bothers and harasses and that's what it's like to have to live with a stalker. It's like getting raped. And it's worse when they peep on you. Peeping is a felony because people don't like it when you do that. Our shrink said, Cynthia has made it very clear what she likes in men and what she does not like in men. Mr. Perry does more of what she can't stand. And they can't figure out why she doesn't like him. No woman likes to be peeped on or hacked or people nosing around in their business. In her business, it's none of their business. Busybodies. Like little Connie Curry, busybody. Just doesn't have a life. Pathetic. You gotta don't have a life, so you get in everybody else's business that's not yours. And every illegal, creepy, disgusting thing there is, he does that. And nothing she likes. So I don't believe that he has any kind of interest in a love affair as he's pretended, but he rejected. You're a reject. You'll never be anything better than that. If you wanted somebody, I don't know where the hell your wife is, Jacqueline. Where the hell is Jacqueline when you chase a woman that doesn't like you? So I don't go out with men who peep or cross boundaries or contact my friends and family and tell them when they can and can't talk to me and what they're to say. I don't go out with a man unless he makes sure I don't miss a meal. I don't go out with a cop killer or a child pornographer. So I don't find any of that attractive. None of that is attractive. All of that is turn off. Why wouldn't it be? Go to a bar, and I don't like being starved, and so I don't go out with a man unless he makes sure I don't miss a meal. Period. I don't. And you've told everybody who will listen, I'm going to starve her until she lies. So you want the lie. So our shrink's like, he's a sadist and he likes deviant men. Because here's the thing, you want clean teeth? We're going to see you go get a toothbrush and toothpaste. Or you're just full of crap. You don't really want clean teeth at all. Everybody who wants clean teeth goes and gets a toothbrush and a toothpaste and they brush their teeth. Mr. Perry does everything deviant men would like. Nothing at all women would like. And then he can't figure out why Cindy doesn't like him. She said, here's what I like and here's what I don't. And he does everything she's disgusting to her. If he knows she hates it, he'll do it more. So, he's a sadist. He's getting something out of this. Like a sick thrill, just pissing everybody off, going at her. You know what we hear very, very often behind his back? When he pulls some stunt or does something creepy? Oh my God. Why'd he do that to her? How embarrassing. What a weirdo. Oh my God. Wow. Followed by, how'd she find out about that? How'd she know he had Huntington's disease? How'd she know Mike was drugged? How'd she know we were going to have her pulled over and took her taillights out? Who told on us? How'd she find out about that? Over and it's the same thing for 7 years. Every day, all day long. So your little, creepy monkey routine, Mr. Perry, isn't getting you what you want, or so you say. I mean, we're getting what we want, right? The goal is to put you in jail so you can't bother anybody ever again. No more creeping women out. No more hurting people and ruining lives. And nobody's gotten closer to that goal than we have they? No one you know in your life. It's different when you do it to me, but it's the same every time you do it. As everybody else sees you like this, what's wrong with him that he didn't understand what she said the first time?
I don't want for this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I'm like this.
Stepdad's been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12 years
alone.
old.
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Stepdad's been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12 years old.
alone. One bitch.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. You need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
So we hear it all the time. Perry did this to her. Perry did that to her. He's got her sleeping in her car. Made her spend Christmas by herself in her car. Oh my God. Why'd he do that to her? What an asshole. What a weirdo. You know, and then next thing we know, we're quoting you. What does the McNamara email mean? Do you even know? We went over that the last time. Somebody going, that should have concerned them greatly that she had that. And they just act like it was no big deal. Now here we are 9 years later where she does this every day. Types up what they just said from a police recording. Nobody knows which police have it. They didn't bother to look. They act like they don't know what it means that they have this stuff. They don't know who all has it. They don't know what they're going to do with it. It's not going to be used for party entertainment till after they make an arrest, which that's what it's going to be used for. You know, somebody that does the same thing every day and gets the same results for 10 years is severely deranged. Or these things are not clicking. Or they're getting some kind of sick thrill just pissing everybody off. And so they might be a sadist, and they might be into deviant men, not women. If you like women, you do what women like. And I've said, if you want to ride this ride, you have to be normal. Period. That's all there is to it. You got to make sure I don't miss a meal. And you know what? I can make my own money. So largely what that means is, let me live my life and make my own money. Get your hands out of my wallet. I've made money all my life. So, I'm not stupid. I'm not perfect. But I can make money. And so when I don't have money, everybody knows you're causing that problem. I never had to sleep in my car before. And I don't go out with men unless they make sure I don't miss a meal. Period. That's all there is to it. I don't go out with men peep. That's a turnoff. All women are turned off by that. It is a felony for a reason. It's very offensive, deranged, depraved, demented conduct. And I don't like it, and you do it anyway. So you don't want to, you're not trying to attract women. You act like you want to repulse us, disgust us. So the shrink's like, I'm not seeing a man that likes women. I'm seeing a man that likes deviant men. Because if he liked women, he would do what women like. She's flat said, here's what I like in a man. I like men that work hard. What attracted me to Fabian and Daryl and my ex-husband and Saeed, they worked hard. They had something interesting to talk about. Charles sits around on his fat, lazy ass, watching TV, making weird noises, playing with little girl toys. And can't figure out why she didn't like that. It's weirdo. And that's what we hear constantly behind your back. Oh my God, he did what? He did what to her? Why is he doing that to her? What a weirdo. How embarrassing. What an ass. That's awful. I feel bad for her. Why is he doing that? Followed by, how'd she find out what we just said? How does she know Lucius's name and Calvin's name and Geppetto the witch's name and Sonjay the hacker's name and Calvin is bald and fat? How does she know about that? Mr. Perry, I just said I don't like men who invade my privacy. He's typing in my phone. Get the no one cares what you think. You weren't asked. Listen to this. You weren't asked what you think, crazy Neil.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes. While I leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
She said 6 times, leave me alone. 6 fucking times. And he's just going at her and going at her and going at her. And that's exactly what Mr. Perry does to me. He types it in my fucking phone. Like he thinks this is a conversation. He shouldn't even know what I'm doing right now. And the only way he could is hacking and peeping. He's a little pathetic peeping Tom. And he can't get a real date. And he's using my body against my will to pretend he's got a love life. Same as John Hinckley did, who ended up in a mental hospital after he tried to kill the president. You've killed Chief Miller. We know that. I don't care what lie you want to tell. You want me to say allegedly? Fuck you. Allegedly. We all know you did it. If you didn't, I wouldn't be sleeping in my car. Mike didn't have a mark on him. You absolutely cannot, under any circumstances, beat the hell out of somebody till they die and hit their head back and forth so hard, the head comes off the body, the skull becomes detached from the spine, and end up with not a mark on you. You can't do it. It's not possible. And he was found unconscious and in respiratory distress and can't remember a fucking thing. And when he came to, he was combative, which is all the things that one does when they're overdosed with opioids and you guys like spiking drinks. You gave me arsenic, and you made sure there was no blood test. Okay? We all know Princess Cuckoo Bird would have a big old drama queen press conference. Oh, woe is me. She lied. See, we had her tested, and she just lied. If there was nothing in my blood. There was, so you made sure nobody got it. That's what you did. We all know that. You can bullshit all you want. Stop insulting everybody's intelligence. Stop it. Okay? And this, bullshit. If you like women, you do what women like. Peeping isn't part of that. It's repulsive. You disgust me. You're vomit. You're just vomit. You will never be any better than that. You won't get off your ass and go get busy, working or some shit normal people do. You're lazy and you're stupid. By the way, your little complaints about getting called stupid. I'm reading my Bible, and it's a New American Version, and it's some chapter on. I don't remember exactly what it was about. I think when the Israelites, got exiled to Babylon or something, and they're talking about. He's like, people have turned their back on God and they're ignoring God because they're stupid. It actually uses the word stupid in the Bible, one version of it. So quit crying, princess. Take your fucking skirt off and act like a dude once in a while. So, we're all tired of your whiny bag thing. We're tired of your peeping. We're tired of your hacking. We're tired of you butting into shit that is none of your business. and nosy bodying around. Just like, you and Connie Curry would be perfect together. You're the same. Just no life and you get nosy body. Little nosy bodies running around, getting in everybody else's business, causing trouble. Go work. I mean, I don't even know. Nothing about you is anything I'd like. You don't fit into my crowd at all. And so that's what the shrink said. I'm seeing a man who does everything she hates. And the more she says she hates it, the more he does. And that is a sadist. That is not normal. It is not normal to sit around all day and hurt people. And then the more they say, I don't like it when he does that, which no one would. And he'll do more. He'll do it more. He's not getting the toothbrush and the toothpaste. He's shoving candy in his mouth. He doesn't like women. He likes deviant men. He's a deviant. She also said long ago, you have no cognitive reasoning skills, not even of that of her first grade patients. 2 and 2 is not 4 for you. 2 and 2 is 20,052. Some, XYZ. And we thought you had Alzheimer's or something because you have to repeat yourself for you. I've never had to repeat myself this much in my entire life. I've worked with very, very, doctors, surgeons, nurses, United States senators and their staff, United States congressmen and their staff, governors. Never did I ever end in a strip club with girls, half of them didn't graduate high school. You only have to say it once. You're this. It is maddening to have to say the same fucking thing over and over and over, and it just doesn't click. And you're just like, oh my God, I'm not a special ed teacher. I have no wiring for this, no training for it. It's outside my scope. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Everyone does. And we hear that a lot. Oh my God, he did what to her? What a weirdo. How embarrassing.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? Are you a prostitute?
She never asked him, what do you think of my clothes? Because she doesn't care. She said, leave me the fuck alone. Did she not? Okay, what is it? Here. This guy will help you get a date.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
This make you feel? You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
Is that
feel?
the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
Scratches?
pictures? You want?
I got
I
scratches.
can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I
gonna
don't
get
give a fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay. You're
You
gonna
can bring
Is
the
that
whole
a
fucking
threat?
army. I don't give a fuck.
This make you feel?
Alright, look at the date on this. March 4th, 2021. Right before Officer Neely's trial. And she says he cannot pass the shrink. He cannot pass the cognitive reasoning test I give my first grade patients. And at that point, we didn't know Mr. Perry had Huntington's disease, which causes impaired cognitive reasoning. 2 plus 2 for them, X equals square, not 4, like it does for everybody else. They can't think past tying their fucking shoe. And dealing with that is for the family. You don't impose that and burden others with it. You deal with it within your family, sir. It is a crime causation for you. And it causes paranoia, hallucinations, and psychosis. The thing is, is a lot of people are mentally ill, and they manage it with medication, and they manage it within their family, right? You don't, because, it's not an excuse to commit a crime. It's not. I don't care who the fuck says it is not. And so maybe they put you in a mental hospital like they did my friend Tanya, who murdered her children. They didn't just let her go. Oh, well, she's mentally ill. We got to give her a pass. Did they? I think Mr. Kunzwiller's daughter stabbed him. He didn't give her a pass. They put her in, they arrested her. So mental illness is not an excuse to hurt other people. It's not. You don't get to burden other people with your problem. You go to the doctor, you get on your medication, and you stay there with your family, and your family takes care of you. You don't bother anybody else with it. Have some class and some dignity. And whatever your mommy issues are, go to your doctor with it. Do not bother everybody else with it. You might as well take your pants off that you shit and wave it in front of everybody else when you bother other people with your mommy problem. My mom didn't breastfeed me, so I'm going to ruin everybody else's life about it. No. Oh, no. Hell no. You don't get to infringe on the rights of others. Whether your mommy didn't breastfeed you or somebody beat you as a kid. Oprah Winfrey was raped as a young girl and became pregnant. And I said she had a baby. I think she had an abortion. I don't know. That's not something that I have researched a whole lot on. I don't agree with her politics. I do respect her a lot. She's not hurting other people. And using the rape, childhood rape, incest. I don't think it was incest. I think it was a stepdad or something. But it was a rape. And so was Maya Angelou. You don't see them using that as an excuse to fail. They use it as a reason to succeed. That's what 99.9% of the population does. They don't become violent offenders. Only 0.1% of the population cannot keep up with the rest of us. Now, maybe that's mental illness. I don't know what it all is. I don't know if Mr. Athens, he did look into the brutalization and victimization of offenders as kids. Now, whether or not there was some sort of IQ test given, low IQ, no impulse. Mr. Perry, I don't care what you think. No one understands why you think I do. Please stop hacking me. Nobody understands why the fuck you think I care what you think. I didn't ask you. I said, leave me alone. You're not supposed to even know what I'm doing right now. He's asking, is it Lonnie Athens helping you? No. And I wouldn't tell you if it was. Nobody's going to help you. We told you you have choice. Here's your choices. If there's not going to be a buy-a-line thing. It's not going to happen. You threaten and bribe all damn day. While you're asking, who's your leaks? Is it this guy? Is it that? Like, you actually think you're going to get an answer. Have you ever gotten an answer? Oh, hell no. Why do you think you're going to get an answer? I'm never going to help you. We all sick of you. I've spent 9 years kicking you off me after I moved twice and started my life all over again. 2 times, not once, to get away from you. And to not have a fuss, not have drama, and have no conflict with you or anybody. I came here to be with my family and get the fuck away from you. I moved. I left. I started all over. I'm 40 at this point. 48. That's not that easy to do at that age. I have a little kid that I got to take care of by myself. Dennis was at home with me. We got to move twice. Dennis isn't doing so hot right now. Can you imagine having to grow up with the way that he had to grow up? With some madman raping us every day? Robbing us, starving us. Everything's a struggle. Everything's an ordeal. Everything fun, he makes it unfun. Right? And that's why they call you a sadist. Sadists do that. They like hurting people. It's pathetic. That's what we hear all. Oh my God. He did what to her? What a weirdo. How embarrassing. What a fucking asshole. Somebody ought to kick his ass. Yeah, somebody is. So at this point, we didn't know you had Huntington's disease, but it sure did explain a lot. Because if you like women, you do what women like. I don't like being peeped on and hacked and robbed. blind, so I'm struggling. I mean, I've never had to struggle this much. You're pissing people off, sir. Normal people don't like human suffering. Watch the news. Watch what people did on 9/11, Hurricane Katrina. People were outraged at human suffering. They were outraged at the Derek Chauvin thing. They're outraged at corruption. They don't like crime. And they don't like those who do all that shit. You can't control a hurricane, but guess what they didn't like? What happened to the people in Hurricane Katrina? The pathetic way that was handled. Outraged people. So why do you think they like your crime? Delusional. They don't. And that's how we get information and you can't get any. We've got names of your people and you have not one in a decade, not one. Right? Wake up. You're in a lot of trouble. So your choice was, give it back, get the fuck out. Or he'll do it for you. He controls the flow of information. He'll control that too. If that's your choice, it's up to you. You give back what you took and you fix what you broke and you get the fuck out. And he can ask for mercy. Otherwise, he's going to do it for you. Period. That's what's going to happen. It's not if, it's when. And then he'll control that too. He's always controlled the flow of information. You have not one name of any of the people helping me. And not one quote from any of their meetings. We have all kinds of names, and we quote you daily. You better wake up. You're in a lot of trouble. I get that you're stupid. Not my problem, is it? That should have been kept within your own family. You don't get to bother other people with it. And you are. You're bothering me. I didn't invite you to Oklahoma. I didn't introduce you to my family. I would never, ever take you around my family. Ever. So, the damage that you've done is catastrophic and profound. And it will take me quite some time to fix a lot of it. Fixing my credit, it took me years to repair what you damaged it the first time. And I just got it fixed so that I could get an apartment and qualify. And I had gotten a line of credit, and you, boom, blew that up. And you did it on purpose, and you were malicious about it. Grand larceny with intent to coerce, interference with commerce and contracts with intent to coerce, deprivation of food and shelter. I don't have a home. Everybody's mad about it. So when we quote you and everybody's going, oh my God, he did what to her? What an ass. What a weirdo. How embarrassing. Yeah, and then we find out, oh, they're going to vandalize her car again tonight. You asked for it. People are horrified by you. So it'll take me a long time to fix a lot of the problems that you've made. And you don't get to do that and get away with it. He said you will you will not contact her anymore. You will not invade her privacy anymore. And she is not to be broke again. And you didn't listen. So we got Geppetto's name. We got Lucius's name. We got Sanjay's name. Beverly. Ruben and Jay. Every day we get some more names, don't we? Because you are to leave me the fuck alone. He controls the flow of information, not you. McNamara emailed 7 years ago, and we've quoted you every fucking day. And you better wake up. You act like you have no fucking idea what I just said. No one cares what you think. We'd all like you to shut up and get out of here. Get away from me. Get the hell away from me. I spent 9 years kicking you off me because it is like rape. You're pathetic. And you'll never be any better than a little pathetic peeping Tom. It is embarrassing. I wouldn't walk in a room with you for millions. I don't want your BioLi money. I'm not going to lie for you. I've made that very clear. It pisses me off you have the nerve to even ask me. Sir, you have a lot of nerve that you would even ask, much less threaten and demand. I'm going to take. I'm going to get you. I'm like, oh my God. My day is like, I'm trying to just look at my emails or do something, and he's typing over, I'm going to get you. I'm going to take. We're going to get your car. Right? Constantly. Is it this guy? Is it that guy leaking? Is it this person helping you? Is it that person? And I'm just like, why would I help you continue to ruin my life? Why would I do that? The fact that you would even ask supports that whole You're crazy from the Huntington's disease. Whack job. You need to be in the nut house. If I had the legal authority to sign you into a nursing home, I would have done it in a heartbeat long ago when this email was sent. If she hates it, he'll do that more. She's made it very clear. Here's what I like in men. Here's what I don't like in men. If she doesn't like it, he does it more. And the more she says she doesn't like it, the more he does it. And then he can't understand why she doesn't like him. What could it be? What could it be? I don't know. I'd scratch my head and try to... Oh, God.
Leave me alone.
We need to find this
I
guy.
don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
What
Please
he's
leave me
doing
alone.
in this video is
Leave me
absolutely
alone.
disgusting.
Please.
Like he's persistently and blatantly
It's
sexually
too damn
harassing
early for
this
this
young
shit. Leave me
lady
alone.
and won't stop, even when she told him to leave her alone.
Sir,
Like
please
disgusting.
leave.
TikTok.
See? Stalking is a felony, sir. Peeping is a felony, sir. Hacking is a felony, sir. Witness tampering is a felony. And if you didn't do the murder, then stop with the witness tampering. Stop with the coercion. Stop with the murder threats and the kidnapping threats. And the car vandalism. Take your car, whatever. I mean, that's every day since August 2019. You guys are recorded talking about taking my car. Ruin the engine. Flatten her tire. Have it towed. Have a police pull her over and find a way to tow it. Wreck it. On and on and on. You know, David, how we get that, dumb David? Because y'all do something shitty and everybody's going, oh my God. Why did he do that to her? Why is he doing that to her? Why are they doing that to her? What's wrong with them? What asshole? What the fuck is wrong with them? How embarrassing. What a bunch of weirdos. Now you're in that too, David. You happy? You proud of yourself? Huh? I mean, come on. Look at this.
Alone.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Jeff got been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12 years
alone.
old.
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you
Oh
alone.
my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave me alone.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof.
All right, so today, so they get him tonight talking about vandalizing my car. And if she flags you over, we'll have somebody follow her. So when the car stops working right because we vandalized it, she'll flag our guy down. Yeah, that's the second time y'all have been caught. Well, on that one, Calvin, Lucius, Robertson, Perry. We understand the four of you did that. Both times. Mr. Perry, I don't give two fucks what you think. That's not what I said. What did I say? Act like you understand me. Act like a grown-ass man. Fuck off. Shut up and get away from me. Will you please shut up? Control yourself. So when he doesn't, though, we get more. Look at all that we have. No other victim has that, do they? Why is it different when you do it to me? But it's the same every time you do it, David. Dumb David, look. It's not legal, but I'm going to have her car towed and sold before she figures out that it's not legal. In Manfred, in everyday sense, how many recordings do they have? What police department has them? Who all else has heard them? Yep, 12 reporters, by the way. 3 are not in this country. And the infamous McNamara email. Had they understood the significance of that email way back when and found the guys that have that recording, then they wouldn't be in a pile of shit right now that they did to themselves. They dug themselves in a hole. I always say that. Here's your shovel. Dig away. Most people are smart enough to stop digging when they realize they're in a hole. What happened is they take the dirt and they start trying to cover up the crime, right? And the more they do that, the deeper in the hole they get. It is funny as fuck. It is so easy. It is not even fair. On and on. Get her back to Texas so we can do more to her, like murder her. Yeah. Get her kicked out of her home on smoking since we can't do it for non-payment because of COVID. Calvin, we got your name out of that. Were you happy when we got your name out of that? Did you get what you wanted out of that? We did. Yeah. The more you contact me, because my guy said, you don't contact her again. She said stop, so stop it. I don't like it. I fucking hate it. You don't peep on her anymore. It's a felony. Stop it. Comply with the law, and she's not to be broke anymore. And you took my home away and everything I own. So we got like 20 names out of that. Right there. Ask Sonjay, the hacker, if he likes that. Ask Lucius and Geppetto if they like that. That's what you got. It's been that way for years. You know that's what happens. You do it anyway. So don't tell us you don't like getting caught. You have to. And then tonight, earlier, today, we get that one. Has she been to traffic court? Yeah, actually she has. Well, what happened? In Lubbock? So, here's what happened. I'm coming off the freeway, right? I'm coming off the freeway onto an off-ramp. And the off-ramp is on the left side. I got to turn right. So I got to get all the way to the right side pretty quickly. Because there's not a lot of distance. So I come off the ramp and I move to the right. And this cop, next thing you know, this cop almost hits me. Or I almost hit him. He pulls me over and gives me a failure to yield to oncoming traffic ticket. So I'm like, something is wrong with that. Because I looked and there was nobody there. Then all of a sudden he's there. So how did that happen? How is it there's nobody there and all of a sudden he's there? Because I looked to make sure it's clear before I moved over to the right. You can go into the left lane, and I could have gone up to the next block and turned right then, if you just absolutely can't move over. But I could. It was clear. But then there's him. So keep in mind, Mr. Perry likes to call cops to have you pulled over. That's just he does it all the time. This is not new. He's done it to me. I've been pulled over like 5 times in a week and a half. You think that's an accident? You know how many people are driving around with an expired tag? A little bit of, car registration a little past due. Shit tons of them. I see probably 5 a day. Now, why aren't they getting pulled over 5 times in a week? Yeah, because I'm a target. He's having me targeted. And we know that. We've talked about it. There's a whole album on pullovers. That's his thing. So, there's no question he did that too. Anyways, so I'm like, I go into the court and request a copy of the dash cam. I'm not stupid. I was raised by cops. So I'm not the stupid stripper, Mr. Perry wanted everybody to think I was, or incompetent to stand trial if I was they won't let me in court. Clearly, the first time I was in court, his motion to dismiss was denied. I won that. I'm not a lawyer. I'm going against his, I've not been to law school. Mark Warman has. Mark Warman is seasoned. And I won that. After that, they won't let me in court anymore. Bunch of ex parte hearings, and Cynthia's not there. Burden of proof is on me. It's my lawsuit. What's the harm in letting her in the court to show evidence she doesn't have? Or put witnesses on the stand that have nothing to say? You look guilty, stupid, when you do that. It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. You look guilty of murder of a cop because you're witness tampering and coercing me, trying to starve me until I lie. And Robert, everybody's we can't have her allow her to stay in Oklahoma. She's messing up our crime too much. You know what? Here's the thing, dumbass. It's when you do the crime to me, you got a problem. So stop doing the crime to me. Go mind your own business. Nobody asked you what you think either. Fuck off. I didn't pick a fight with you. I came here to not have drama. And you guys are all drama. When you do the crime to me, then that's when you get caught. So if you don't want to get caught, stop doing the crime to me. Go do your thing somewhere else and leave me alone. You guys are something. I lived in Vegas. I knew mafia. I don't know what the hell y'all are. Dumb fuck circus clowns. No question. So we get this one today. Okay, so I go and I request the dash cam. They put it on. Lubbock police put it off for months. I couldn't get the fucking dash cam thing. We kept having to file continuances waiting on that fucking dash cam. When I got it, then they knew why. Oh, that's why they wouldn't give it to me. So it shows the officer going from 35 miles an hour to 55 miles an hour, if I remember correctly, very fast. As soon as he saw me coming off the out, like he was trying to get to me. Like he did that on purpose to write a ticket. So you can tell, you can see it on the dash cam. You're looking at it, and there was some, I think there were marshals or something standing there watching it. You should have seen the look on their face. Kind of looked at me like, oh, wow. He did not just do that. Yeah, he did. It's on camera. So we take that to the city attorney of Lubbock, and then we get to court, and the officer didn't show up, so the whole thing was dismissed. So I didn't even get to show it in court and do my thing, even then. He just didn't show up, and it's dismissed. So, but I was smart enough to file the motion asking for the dash cam. So yeah, I can do traffic court, and I guess everybody's fear is it's going to end up being a mini criminal trial for Mr. Perry. We've already gone over the reasons for that, and if you forgot, it's right here. I'm not going to go through it in my podcast right now. Anybody can read it. But we get more of these. See, the more you bother me, the longer you're in my life, invading my privacy, the longer Mike's in jail. The longer you bother me, every time you contact me, every fucking time you contact me, I fucking hate it, and it gets us more. And what we hear quite a lot is he did what to her? Oh my God, what a weirdo. What weirdos. How embarrassing. What fucking assholes. I hate that she's going through this. A lot of people, I think, are scared of y'all, or they would do something. Now, in this deal, Tulsa police, last thing I want to do is criticize you. Believe me, I come from cop. 4 generations of cop. I don't like criticizing cops. But you guys failed 3-4 times now. You just did. You fouled it all up. And the problem is, with your job, you can't foul it up because you caused somebody to die. Okay? You guys, I'm not going to lecture you. You got to live with what you do. Same as we all. Okay? You know what you fucked up. It's all here. I'm not gonna harp on you. We're very disappointed. Just, that's all I'm gonna say. Very, very disappointed in the handling of this whole thing. And yes, it has caused speculation of how much did they pay? How much did Charles pay TPD? How would they pay? If you think people are not asking that question, then you don't need to be a cop. Surely you know they are. Surely you know that they are. And that's not my fault. I went to you. I guess they wanted me to file a plea. Mr. Perry, shut up. Get out of my phone, please. No one cares what you think. I'm not going to help you. If you want help, here's the thing. You can get help from our guys, not me. I'm not going to help you. The guys will be in touch. That's the appropriate way to go. I fucking hate your guts. They'll be in touch with you. But they're not going to do that until you're in compliance with the law and you stop contacting me. Get the hell out of my life. And I'm not to be broke anymore. Period. And so you either want to keep getting caught until they put you in jail, or you want them to call you and give you some information and help. There's not a lot they can do now, but they'll do what they can. So you either want the help or you want to keep getting caught. Because you're in my life, they're gonna fuck you up. Your crime, they're gonna fuck it up. They always have, they always will. They control the flow of information, always have, always will. Okay? You were told, give it back and get the hell out. In response to your buy-a-lie offer. And I said no. Give back what you took, what you owe me legally owed money. Not this illegal bullshit over here, bribery. Give back the legally owed money and you get the hell out of my life and I never hear from you again. Or they'll do it for you through the normal legal process. And that's the way it's going to be. If you can't understand words, get a special ed teacher. That's not my training. I don't know how the hell to talk to you. I don't know how. I don't know how to deal with people like you. I don't have the wiring for it. I don't have the patience for it. And I don't have the training for it. You know what I can do, though? Catch your crime like nobody's done in your life. Outsting up everybody you sent in. I can do it in my sleep. That's my forte. That's what I'm good at. I'm not good at dealing with people who have some sort of impairment and they can't reason. I can't do it. I'd like to kick your teeth in. I'd just as soon kick your teeth in as look at you. I can't help you. I don't even want to try. I want for you to fuck off. You've caused my life devastation upon devastation upon devastation, and you're very hated, and we have no problems getting information. What we hear all the time is, oh my God, why did he do that to her? What a weirdo. How embarrassing. What an asshole. What a dick. He needs to leave her alone. And then, how did she find out? How did she know? So, yeah, I can handle the fucking traffic court just fine. Okay? Mark Warman has law school, and he's a seasoned attorney, and he won't be a man and face me in court in a normal legal proceeding. Just a normal, they go in these back door, take Judge Cummings hunting, duck hunting, and do a lot of illegal crap, because they can't just, outthink me or out-strategize. I mean, I don't even know what to say. He puts in Pinto's recording. Pinto is the guy that was recorded talking to me in my club, offering me $5,000 to sleep with Charles, just be creeped out by him for a few hours and be $5,000 richer, he said. And Mark Warman put that on the docket. I did after he did. And I was shocked. I was like, wow. What I expected him to do is to file a motion to suppress on the basis that it's inflammatory. And so now he can never do that because he put it on the docket. But I'm like, wow, okay. I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna, okay. Thank you, God. I don't know. So, but he won't go against me in court. Just in a normal, legal, legit, no backroom deals, no bribes, no nothing, court setting. He won't do it. He's had plenty of chances. He refuses to do it. They do the secret back room. She's not there to argue her side or show her evidence or put her witnesses on the stand. Bullshit. And everybody's sick of that, Mark. Okay? You think people don't notice? I promise you they do. I promise you they do. So, the more we got all this because Perry contacted me and asked him not to. He attacked me and asked him not to. He's a peeping Tom and asked him to stop raping me. He needs to get off his ass and go work. He needs an alibi, Mark, like a motherfucker, and you better get that. Your client, Charles Perry, needs an alibi to prove he's doing anything and everything but what I say. Anything and everything but hacking and peeping. And having some imaginary affair using my body against my will. Watching TV with no compensation. Whatever forged marriage license, get rid of it. File a divorce or an annulment, or it's fraud. It's forgery. I've never fucking signed it. I've never even seen it. And if anybody doubts that, give me your copy and watch Charles Perry shit himself. Because he will. Because he knows that's a forgery. I have never even seen it. Lucky asked me about it. Every single thing that we've typed up that you guys said came from an unwanted contact, invading my privacy, or fucking something up for me that I wanted to do. Okay? And taking my money to make me broke. So, don't complain about it. You asked for it. People don't like crime. Why do you think they'd like yours? I mean, this is not hard. This is not rocket science. So that's the deal of the day. Now I'm going to do the disclaimer at the very end. Apply the but-for legal standard, but for Mr. Perry's crime. I wouldn't have to document it. We get it before he does it, not after, in these podcasts. Also, by the way, we got the fucking, that's from earlier. Pullover demands. Pull over. Get her a ticket, give her a ticket. Pull her over. Abuse of power. Using taxpayer resources that aren't meant for that. Okay? That's not your money to blow through. Is it? Yeah, you're something. What happened to Americans with Integrity for Government that you started? Yeah, see, you're full of shit. You are one hell of a con artist, I'll tell you that. So here's all this. You're caught more than ever, and it's time that you get a grip on reality. And when you start threatening me, remember who it is you're talking to, sir. You've not seen this before. When you pesters her and takes her money, we're seeing things happen we've not seen before. She's quoting everything we say. Why is it different when you do it to me, dumb fucks? Have you ever thought about that? But it's the same every time you do it. Yeah, everybody gets pissed off and everybody thinks you just like pissing everybody off. What else are you getting out of it? You don't get a date. You don't have a cover-up. You don't have information. You can get information. You can get a call back from my guys, or you can keep getting caught. But if you want a call back and you want information, you have to get the fuck out of my life. And I cannot be broke anymore. That's all there is to it. And no more offering me bribes. I don't want your bribe. I don't want it. I'm sleeping in my car because I don't want it. Okay? I don't... Here's the thing, TPD, why we're disappointed. And that's an understatement. Is you have a cop here. You could have done an assault and battery, an attempted murder, and a stalking. Had you properly, if you followed protocol and properly collected evidence, when I went in there to file the complaint. Okay, you're a little slow on the uptake. And they said that on connecting the dots. Don't tell them to come back. She's there. Get it there. Right? It's the National Stalking Resource Center has a YouTube channel. And in one of the training videos, I believe is, some of it's LAPD, but it's various police departments who have, like, I guess, a threat management unit, and which TPD needs, where they know how to deal with stalking complaints. And they tell you, here's how you deal with a stalking complaint, which y'all didn't do. You gave my complaint to the offender who obstructed justice and destroyed my evidence. Then you should have got him on that, and you didn't. And now we got a dead lucky and an almost dead framed Mike. Which I'm trying to find the pictures of Mike now, because I'm telling you. Okay, you can't kill somebody by beat down and look like that. He was not treated for being in a fight, being knocked out in a fight. He didn't have a bump on his head. He was treated for opioid overdose. The fight was between Lucky and whoever gave him the opioids. Nothing was found in their stuff. Nothing. So how'd they get in him? That caused him to be knocked out, unconscious, in respiratory distress, couldn't remember anything because he's sleeping through it. He's knocked out. They tried to kill him. Just like they did me with arsenic. And like me, his blood isn't tested till after he's given Narcan, which altered and degraded his evidence. So, that's two. We spot a pattern the second time it happens. So TPD, the thing is, your decisions are killing people. They just are. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to pick a fight with you. That's not at all what I like to do. I don't like criticizing cops at all. I hate it. I like cops. There's 40 of them helping me be alive, because you won't. Okay? So, this man right here was trying to help me, and now he's in jail for doing something there's no way he could have done. And Mr. Perry loves concealing material facts from the deciding body, which you don't do unless it's incriminating. You don't witness tamper unless the witness tamper knows incriminating evidence. Use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in a court of law yet. I assert all my constitutional rights, including equal protection against misogyny and gender discrimination. Mr. Perry, I did not ask you what you think. I said get out of my phone. Don't contact me again. When you contact me and then I quote you, you ask for it. You know that's what's going to happen, and you do it anyway. You don't want a call from our guys. You don't want information. You want to get caught, or you'd stop doing that. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. No one cares what you think. No, you're not asked, Connie Neal. Okay, so I'm telling him in before. Depositions are even taken yet from first responders. He was drugged. How did I know that? How did I know Gene Mitchell's argument before he made it? This guy right here has a couple of kids that they won't have a dad anymore. TPD. You guys, I'm not going to go through and do the finger paint thing again with you. The third one was my car accident. So there's 3 police reports that I made with Tulsa police, and they filed them all 3 of them up. And I'm done. We're done. I'm not stupid. So the thing on file a one over the wannabe cop car guy. No, we'll do it. Thank you though. I think you've done enough. I think you guys have fucking done enough. I fucking hate having to criticize cops. It pisses me off that I'm having to do that. Maybe you should just try doing your job right. It's called law enforcement, relief suffering caused by crime. The taxpayers are paying you to do that. You got a roof over your head, you got food on your table, you got a car in your driveway to do that. We expect it. We have a reasonable expectation you're going to do that. And you didn't. And now he's gone, and you can't get him back. You can get Mike home, but you just don't want to. And for me, I'm sleeping in my car to try to get that man home back to his family. Because you don't leave one behind. It's unthinkable, unimaginable. So I don't know whose ass you kissed, Maybe you ought to try to get loose from that. Right? We don't tolerate this kind of behavior in a civilized society. We don't. We just don't do it. We don't do it. So whoever's sitting around going, well, we got to get her or leave Oklahoma. We can't allow her to stay here. Come say that to my face. You bitch. You coward pussy. Say it to my face. And when we quote you, remember, that wasn't up to you, nor is that. They're going to do it for you. You're going to give it back and you're going to get the hell out, or they're going to do it for you. That's it. It's already decided. They've controlled the flow of information all this time. You think they're not going to control that too? You are off your nut. You're as delusional as Charles. You have a new normal, and you still don't know that, do you? You had a new normal with the McNamara email, and you didn't pivot. You just do the same thing every day. You got your boat rudder turned left, and y'all are just going in circles, and we are laughing at you. When people aren't horrified and going, oh my God, what in the world? Why is he doing that to her? What a weirdo. How embarrassing. Golly. Followed by, how did she find out about that? How did she know he has Huntington's disease? Are we going to pull her over? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? Or have her pulled over? Or how did she find out we trafficked her? How did she find out we were talking about not making her leave Oklahoma? Because you're told on and told on and told on and told on and told on. Because we don't tolerate this crap in a civilized society. You guys, your mafia here are fucktard. I mean, I lived in Vegas. It's by far not even close to sophisticated as Vegas. And they don't pick on women and kids. They did. They learned the hard. Watch Casino. You don't pick on women and kids. You'll start having a whole lot of problems. And you got, I got a bunch of men who are chivalrous. Can't imagine picking on women and kids that feel tough. So everybody's like, do they all wear matching dresses? You got your pantyhose fitting okay? Girly men. I like men's men. I like chivalrous men. Mr. Perry doesn't like me, or he would do what I like. I don't like men who peep and rape and bother and pester and bother and have no life. You'll never be anything better than a peeping Tom. You'll never be anything better than a rejected peeping Tom. Just always a wannabe, never the one wanted. Because you do the same thing every day to get you that. And told on. And hated. People hate y'all. You don't understand. They fucking hate y'all. For putting us all through this. Whatever day you used to get away with bullying people, that ship sailed long ago. Keep up with everybody else. You have a new normal. And you're pissing everybody off.